Hello world, my name is Danominator, and it's about time, isn't it? Finally, we made it to a new year. This is going to be one of those update videos, and I know that the conditions are not the greatest, and I'm sorry if there's a little bit of echo in the room, but sometimes it's just nice to hear the sound of my own voice. That was a lie. I hate listening to myself. Point being, I'm going to try to make sure that this doesn't drag too much as it usually does. I'm basically going to go rapid fire with a bunch of announcements right off the bat. So everybody ready? Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. First of all, you might have noticed that whereas 2022 was a pretty weak year for the channel, this year so far has not been so. As a matter of fact, I did something that I never thought I would try, and that is streaming. So for all of you who are unaware, this year I am about to graduate, and I needed to bump up my repertoire a bit in terms of the digital media experience I'm getting in the field. So as I was looking for things to do for independent study work, I had an idea. Why don't I try something that I've never done before? Now, streaming is a pretty new category of media to me. I'm not especially good at it yet, and I'm still figuring out a whole ton of stuff like layouts and video quality, how people can support me via donations, something that I have actually set up. But it's been pretty good so far. I've had a wonderful experience thanks to all of you. So I guess the first point I want to make is thank you. Just for being you. That wasn't especially relevant, I just wanted to say it. Second of all, thank you for being with me as I started streaming. And I appreciate you still being here. We've actually got a fairly active chat hanging out right now, and every Saturday I've been playing Breath of the Wild for the first time. This playthrough has been awesome. There have been ups and downs, don't get me wrong. As a matter of fact, just last week, the stream was interrupted at the end by a fire alarm, and my ears are still recovering. But all things considered, it's been a pretty good time. And I want to thank you all for continuing to just be there. We've had a lot of new folks who have probably never seen a core video uploaded from me, and they actually found me through streaming. I can't believe that. YouTube's actually recommending me for something I'm doing. Insane, right? But I am going to keep doing this. It seems like since I was able to do a video test when I was back at home, for one of the weeks that I streamed, the quality is actually pretty good. You know, there's a couple of issues here and there I gotta work out, like running a giant cord through the entirety of the hallway in my house just to get this to work, but it's working. So I consider that to be a negligible sacrifice in order to get these streams running. Starting out the year doing something completely different was a little weird at first, and I didn't know how well it was gonna go. The first couple of tests were really rough, but we're getting there. And I think this is something I want to keep doing. Now, obviously this is not really fixing the problem with this channel of trying to be a jack of all trades and then finding something else that I'm enjoying and doing consistently, and it's something new apart from everything else I want to work on YouTube. But hey, it also has given me a chance to reach more people and even gain a little support. So that means a lot. Since I am about to graduate from college, I have this thing going on called job searching. You might have heard of it. It's not fun, but it has to be done. So just looking at what I want to do with the rest of my young adult life, I guess, now that I'm about to head out of school, knowing that I might actually be able to keep doing streaming on the side as a little side gig, whatever you want to call it, it's kind of exciting. I've had a great time so far, and I'd like to keep doing it as the years go on, so here's to the future, I guess.
All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. Oh my gosh. What? Whoa! We're doing it! No, we're not! No! No! My God.
Saturday streams are probably going to continue to be a regular thing for a while. Now, I am occasionally streaming on Wednesday evenings as well, but you're probably not going to see that very often from me for the next couple of weeks to months. Now, I'm not sure if it's something that I can pick back up once I graduate. I think Saturday or some specific day on the weekend is going to be the stream day, if that makes sense. I don't know if it's going to be Saturday, but for now it still is. So I hope y'all all consider hopping on board and just checking it out. It's a new thing for me as it might be for you, but I mean, if hosting a stream is as fun as it is to watch it, All I can tell you is I'm having a great time, my viewers are having a great time. I'd love for you to have a great time with me. Speaking about that support thing I was talking about just a little bit ago, I recently opened up a Ko-fi. Now, I was not planning on doing this at first. I honestly didn't think it would even amount to anything if I tried, as something I was just talking about last year. But because of the streaming and being able to say I have a steady stream of things coming out that I genuinely feel better about having support for instead of just, one video every few months or something, I decided to go for it. For those of you who don't know, you might have actually heard of it. A Ko-fi is kind of like a Patreon, except it's not so much based on the monthly support type of deal. It's more like a tip jar, if you think about it that way. You can tip me monthly if you would like using the support page, but for the most part, this is just a way for people to one-off give me a little support when they feel like it. And I've actually had a supporter as of now, so I would like to thank The Wind is Blowing, or Twib, one of my first supporters, and it's been really nice just knowing that people genuinely, when they said, I would like to support you for your work, do you have a page that I can donate to you? They actually meant it. And I'm still kind of flabbergasted that that is a thing, but I'm appreciating it nonetheless. So if any of you would like to go have a look for that for yourself, the link is in the description, and I'm going to try to keep that in future videos, as well as any other links like Discord, and if I ever get any other social media, I won't. That is a place where you can find most of the links for stuff. If you ever are having trouble finding extra links or anything that I'm talking about in my videos, there's a good chance that it's linked somewhere on my main page. So just keep that in mind. Now, I don't want to pressure anybody. This is very much just an if you want to sort of thing, but I'm surprised how many people have actually asked me how they could support me after seeing my media preservation work or just regular video content here on YouTube. You can't support me via Danominator soundtracks because all of that is quite literally copyrighted content. That would be a problem. But supporting me for my work here on this channel, yeah, that's the thing you can do now. Cool. All right, here's the part you probably actually want to hear more about. Projects. Streams are gonna continue to be a thing every Saturday, as I said. In the next few days to a week, I should have a new video where I'm talking about the Mario movie and just discussing about it. Keep in mind, it's pretty long. I'm talking about the thing for like 40 minutes because when I get going talking about something, I literally cannot stop. That's the fan above me. Hopefully that's not too loud. Next thing, I have a video coming out very soon about the games I played in 2022. Yes, it's a yearly thing now. I want to keep making it a regular thing, so that should be coming out in the next few weeks. As for the Chibi Robo retrospective, it is still a thing, I promise. The biggest thing that I want to work on is a form of consistency for the next two batches. What I mean by that is, first we're going to talk about the DS games, and then we're going to talk about the 3DS games. I'm going to try to have the Photo Finder and Clean Sweep videos out in a bit of a chunk, if you will. And then the 3DS games, Photo Finder and Ziplash, are going to be in their own chunk. Hopefully they'll come out close together as their own sections, if you will, since first we did the beta and then Plug into Adventure. That's the idea. I really am hoping to finish more of it this year and get close to the end. I want to go on record saying that I've got a lot going on with figuring out my future and work, so as soon as career stuff hits, there's a chance that I might go a little quieter again, but I am still working on things, and I appreciate all of your support thus far. Real quickly, I would like to remind you guys, if you're looking for any other places to find me doing things, I now have a third channel called Danominator Clips, which is quite literally just a collection of Switch clips and small edits that I do that don't fit on the main channel. I just kind of need them to be their own thing so the regular doesn't get too cluttered. Not like I don't already make a bunch of random content here in the first place, but that's basically the future home for all of it. And I'm kind of surprised, every now and then those clips do get recommended, so you might actually see them in your sub box from time to time. So just keep an eye out for that if you're looking for other things that I make. As always, I would like to send my appreciation out to everybody who's been with me the whole way, a little way, just the start of this year, whatever. You guys all mean a lot to me, and as you all know, I was already talking about the stuff that happened last year that was really keeping me from making my content the best it could be. The whole vertigo thing is still a problem with me, and I am definitely having some days better than others, but I'm working on it. It's something that I gotta keep working on and figure out, how I take care of myself and balance all the things I want to do with the things I need to do for myself. So don't worry, I'm not gonna overwork myself again or go completely dead. I have a plan, and that's something that I often do forget to make in general. I have a plan, and I hope you guys are all looking forward to this year, because between streaming and the new core videos and doing little clips, continuing my soundtracks channel work, like the Paper Mario medleys, I really do feel like this is my thing, I hope for whatever you're here for on Danominator, that you're excited to see it soon, because it's coming. So again, thank you all for watching, and I always appreciate you guys being able to see these update videos and just know what's happening on this channel. So thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you next time. This is Danominator signing off. See you later, Ominators, until next video, and that will be very soon. Bye!